so you could look at Marissa in one way, and you could say, oh, she looks really good. She doesn't need to be assisted, right? That's adjustment, that's correction. Or I could say, wow, look at Marissa's working so hard. Let me give her some love and support in a container for space, right? Let's see where she can explore here. So you can do this two ways. You can come into this into kind of like you're almost in like a warrior two. I tend to prefer to just anchor here through my left side so that I have some space here. I anchor her through her left hip. And then I'm gonna scoop her shoulder open just a little bit, pressing down. I'm not gonna press her into my boob. I'm gonna press her into my shoulder a little bit here. Now I come around and she's leaning into me a little bit, so I anchor her here, and then I give her a little massage and say relax the neck. Feel stable?
Mm-hmm. I close my eyes.
Yeah, I saw that. You should close your eyes. And now I'm going to stay with her. I'm going to cue the whole class, bend into the front right knee, rise back up into warrior two. Then I usually stay here, and then I usually give that assist that you guys just did. Then we move high five. I know Miller does that slightly different, but it's the same idea of if we're looking at the lines, I want her to open up here, and then I want her to relax the neck. Anything else? What did you feel?
I think just even like when you had me relax my neck, that was like I think one of the biggest things, just a release and I feel like that almost, I mean it relaxed me a little bit too much that I closed my eyes and I felt it too a little bit, but I also think I felt it almost relax like through my torso.
Through your torso, right. So I took a little of the weight off for her, so she was leaning into me a little bit, but how nice that you felt like you could close your eyes because she felt safe. Mm-hmm. Right? People don't close their eyes if they don't feel safe in the space. So the fact that you close your eyes, so what, you got a little wobbly. I had you. Right. So if I exited that too soon and she closed her eyes, she would have fallen over if I left too quickly. So once I felt her wobble just a little, I knew that I stay anyway, but I would definitely stay. You never want to leave when somebody feels a little shaky to you. And sometimes when they're exploring more space in their own bodies, they get a little shaky in the beginning because you're kind of helping them into a deeper space that they didn't know that they had, and it feels a little unsteady at first. The other thing that I want her to do here is to find a little bit more space in that shoulder, right? So that was that stretching up.
Was the most, I should have said that first, that was probably the most dramatic adjustment I think I felt.
Okay. Assist.
Can you just go over the placement of like your body?
Yeah, and then maybe Miller, you can show it because you do it a little different. I just want to show one more thing that I saw last week that I hope that last month, just come to the other side, that I don't want to see again, hopefully, please. So I can do what you just saw, right? What you just saw me do, or I can do this. If I want Marissa to energize here, I can anchor her through here like this. I can scoop her up this way, or I can gently hold it, and then I can just say, press into my hand. Press into my hand, yeah. So what's my intention here?
Lengthen.
Yeah, just energize through the top hand.
So, but you started off. So your hip is basically on her hip, and
my hip is on her hip, and then
your
I'm
hand is
drawing this up. Yeah.
And that's cool.
Mm-hmm. Well,
because you're close there.
I'm close, right? There's no like pelvis to butt contact.
That's what I was asking before.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's this lateral outer part.
So you
of the
put
leg.
like your hip into her hip.
Miller can show it from the male perspective as well, and then I would probably just stay here. And then relax her on the side. And if I was in a class and I did this on the first side because she had such a big release and I'm feeling that receptivity a lot, I would probably come back and do it on the other side for her. Just so she feels really nurtured and really even. And then bend into the front leg. Rise back up. Warrior two. I'll say something to the whole class. Stay with her. You could do that. You could do this. You could do the traction here. Good job. You want to show your placement? I
Sure.
think it's pretty similar, but
It's-
it's just a
it's the
little
same.
different. Yeah.
It's the same.
You triangle?
So here, off to the side,
Mm-hmm.
the guidance of the whole thing. Here. When I relax the neck, sometimes what you have to look out for is people don't want to relax the neck and they fight you. So the idea is not to then push them.
No force.
Yeah, is to have them guide. So relax your ear to your shoulder. Good. A little more. Yeah. So the body puts up like a resistance. And then people will sometimes get annoyed and go, I am. So when I come out, but see how I'm anchored? I'm anchored, right? I'm anchored on her.
So if she falls back, Noah's not gonna fall. He's got
Yeah.
her.
You can grab this. This is fancy here. And then I hold it. And then I lift it.
That's fancy.
Sometimes it's just there, depending on the height.
So Miller didn't do the hip with Marissa, but you've done it with me like a bunch of
Sure.
times. So if you know your audience and you think it's something, you know, you're teaching class and somebody's coming to your class every week, they trust you and they know you're a hands-on type of teacher, they're fine with that. You know, most likely.